You will see the rest of the rooms. First is the master bedroom with its ensuite toilet shower, followed by the main washroom also with a shower. Next is the secretary's bedroom, then the private dining room, followed by the car. Welcome to the Grand Prix. This car is still in the work car condition of its later years to show you how cars were substantially changed and often gutted to make them usable for railway construction and maintenance crews. Many of the cars now at the museum arrived in similar condition, requiring expensive restoration over many years, and several have yet to be restored. The Grand Prix, however, will continue in this special role for some time until a permanent interpretive car is available to tell this part of the museum's unique restoration story. Oh, but I'll keep an eye out for it. The car was one of the 2 heaviest passenger cars ever operated by the railway at 102 tons, about 10 tons over the normal steel car weight. It was designed to ride smoothly and quietly so as not to disturb its executive guests.
You are now beginning the Interpretive Cars Tour number 2C, which will expand on the types of cars used for travel, including upgrades done to cars over the years that often change their original look and intention. This tour of 3 cars takes about 15 minutes and includes the caboose, the modernized sleeping car Redbirds, and the modern cafe lounge car number 754. We are now in the caboose, or van, a type of car used at the end of freight trains. They were rarely used on passenger trains, never on the deluxe transcontinental trains that form most of the story at this museum. This is a much shorter car. It's about 36 feet in length, compared to the 84-foot length of most passenger cars, and it weighs only about 20 tons, a fraction of the 90-ton weight of many of the steel passenger cars. In fact, you should be able to feel the car move on its springs, something you are not able to do easily in the heavier cars. Its main function at this museum is to show the differences in accommodation between passengers and freight crews. Freight crews had very simple accommodation in their home away from home, but minimum comforts were achieved. Many employees fondly remember life aboard the caboose. It is, however, a stark contrast to the refinements of travel aboard passenger cars.
By a mechanical device under the car to make it sway slightly. Other techniques, such as stereo rail sounds and flickering signals in the darkened windows, would reinforce this illusion and be similar to the well-known interpretive car St. Hyde.
Arrived at the museum in 1977. Its rich black walnut interior wood. Black walnut was chosen for this car and the solarium car over the more standard Honduran mahogany used in the other cars.
Domes at both ends of this room containing 1,250 pieces of stained glass each. This was a patented trademark of the builder, the Barney and Smith Company of Dayton, Ohio, which the Canadian Pacific Railway had contracted to build cars to its specifications. Being pointed out by the guide under the domes.